What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. We're diving into my fourth and final Drekker beer thus far in the journey of craft beer. Here we are. It's GORP Be With You, a trail mix sour. And I actually had to look up online because I wasn't quite sure the ABV. It's 6.4%, but I do not see it listed on the can, unless I'm missing it, that is, because that would be the only beer so far that I could not find the ABV on for Drekker. I guess it's a collaboration beer between Lua Brewing and Ansari's Mediterranean Grill and Lounge. So that's very interesting. Two kind of collaborations going on there to make a trifecta. And again, a trail mix sour, which sounds so interesting with amazing can art. Guys, that's what Drekker does. We know it by now. We have a gimmick, which I like. They list the gimmicks. Cranberry, plum, raspberry, granola, lactose, peanut butter, and chocolate. What kind of sour is this going to be? I don't know. It sounds like a literal trail mix handful of goodies. Let's see what we're working with today, guys. The canned on date is 2/2/24, and today's March 16th time of recording. So again, this is my fourth and final Drekker beer until we get another drop in Northern Michigan. Let's see what this sour is about. So I did get a nice pop, and boy, got some good color coming out of that tab already. Freaking crazy. This is going to be a crazy beer. I can feel it. Wow. Wow. That's pouring slushy like. Although there's nothing slushy about that ingredient list. What a beautiful color. It is thick, boy. This is thick, boy. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful color. A deep ruby red, purple, violet, pink head sitting on top, deep dark pink head sitting on top. It looks amazing. That's one of the sexiest sour beers I've ever seen in existence. That's saying a lot too. I have Arvon beers. It looks just like an Arvon beer. Same viscosity as an Arvon beer, but again, I've never seen ingredients like this. Peanut butter, chocolate, raspberry, plum, cranberry. Are you kidding me? Freaking absurd. Let's go to an aroma, man. This is gonna be crazy. Wow. I know I say decadence a lot, but it is a rich, decadent trail mix kind of feel on the nostrils. A deep chocolate, deep, milky, goody chocolate. Plays with the raspberries really well, almost like a chocolate liqueur, almost like a cherry cordial kind of thing. It smells exactly like a cherry cordial. We have cranberry. I get a little bit of tartness maybe, but I don't know that I'd be able to point that out. But it makes sense that it's raspberry, it's plummy, it's jammy, yet it's chocolatey, it's desserty. It's the best of both worlds. It's an insane smelling beer. I would never be able to tell you this is a beer blindly. If somebody put this up to my nose, I'd be like, okay, cherry cordial, chocolate liqueur, but there's no alcohol burn or detection, so maybe I wouldn't even say that. I see like CD particulate in the head, so there's literal bits of goodies in this beer, guys. I don't know, let's just dive in. Crazy aroma. One of the craziest aromas I've ever gotten on a sour. Let's go to it. Cheers. GORP Be With You. What a great name. Bro. That is unbelievable. This is crazy. Guys, I'm telling you, I have access to Arvon beers, which are, in my opinion, the smoothie sours. The best beers you're pretty much going to get in the country in comparison to everyone else. Top stuff. This is ridiculous. And that's saying a lot because I have access to amazing beer. This sour is ridiculous. The drinkability's there. It's desserty. It's flavorful. It's sweet and salty. The best of both worlds. It's like literally a handful of trail mix. Yet it's still the chocolatey goodness on its own, almost like borderline chocolate milk. But then the fruitiness reels you back in. The cranberries, the plums, the raspberry. It really has this little slight sour feel to it. But it's creamy. The viscosity is showing itself. And it ends up being a very, very drinkable treat, whatever this is. Beer? I don't know. I wouldn't call it a beer. I don't know what the hell this beer is. A jammy chocolate liqueur, man. That's the best thing I can say about this beer. You can feel the heat a little bit. I wouldn't say that's heat. You can feel the malt character. on the back end. You can feel it in the body and it shows itself a little bit, but it doesn't mean it's heat. It just means you can tell there's a little bit more to this drink than just being dessert and snacks in this mixture. You can tell it could potentially be alcoholic, but it's very hard to tell. It is very difficult to tell it's alcoholic. And there's this like earthy nuttiness. So the peanut butter comes in ever so slightly, but it's not overdone. Like they could have ruined this beer. It would have taken away from all the other aspects of this beer had they put more peanut butter. It would have been too much. But it's just got this little fine, earthy, nutty quality that just tells you, yeah, there might be a little smudge of peanut butter in there. And it's just the right amount of balance of all of these aspects in this beer and all of the adjuncts, if you will. This is absurd. An absurd beer. I don't know what else to say. I don't think I've ever had anything like this. I'm not quite sure I have. It's fun, and again, it's sweet, it's salty, it's nutty, it's rich, it's smooth. It's everything that this beer is listing on the back, and it's fruity enough to keep this a sour beer while still being desserty and decadent from the peanut butter and chocolate and the saltiness of the granola. It's mind blown. Stupid. This is, again, I would say up with stupid category with Arvon. I don't understand it. I don't know how they did this. This is absurd. Absurdly good and different. Would be really fun to share this with somebody, although I could drink it all myself. Might wear on the palate. There's a lot of stuff going on, but it's still going down really easily. Rating? 4.8 out of 5. I don't know what to say about this. Again, it's in the stupid category. How have you done this, Drekker? I don't know. So 4.8 out of 5. It's absurd. It's awesome. Everybody should try this. Yeah, guys, GORP be with you. It's been another beer review. Until next time, Prost, Yamas, cheers. It's another cerveza.